So hello everyone, in our continuation of basics of Python, so as you remember we were discussing tokens. So we discussed about keywords and identifiers. Now today we are going to discuss about operators. You see, what does an operator mean? So in its simplest form, A plus B, right? So here A comma B is called an operand, whereas plus is an operator, right? So we are all aware of it from the basic arithmetic. We do understand it. So in its simplest form, an operator is any symbol that tells us what to do with the operands. Now these operands, this A comma B can be numbers, right? They can be strings, they can be you see floating point number, they can be even data structure, the basic data structure or the inbuilt data structure present in Python, right? So we'll discuss about these operators, right? So we have more or less 7 types of operator, right? So first is arithmetic operator. So from our basic arithmetics, we are aware that there are a few of the arithmetic operators like plus, minus, times, right? We have division, but except that, including them, Python offers us some special operators also, right? Python has something called as double slash, which mean floor division, right? We have something called as a modulo. So modulo operator, so what it does, it gives you the remainder, and let me tell you that this operator is very useful as compared to a floor division. This operator is very much helpful. Now it also has exponentiation operator. Now double star is called the exponent operator. Double star is called the exponent operator. So now we will jump over to our IDE and see a few of these examples, right? So now we are in our Jupyter notebook, so we are going to discuss about the operators in Python, right? So the first operator is an arithmetic operator, then we have relational operator, assignment operator, logical operator, membership operator, and identity operator. So you see, we will discuss each and every one of them, and we have marked it down, right? So first is arithmetic operator. Now arithmetic operator, as we have discussed, is basically plus, minus, into, divide, and as we have discussed earlier also, Python offers certain extra arithmetic operators like a floor division. This is called a floor division. Then we have something called as a modulo operator, and we have exponentiation, right? So we will see each and every one of them individually. So first, let's see the addition operator, right? Now this is very interesting because it might behave in a different way in a different scenario. So if I write 2 plus 3 and I just enter, so you can see it gives me 5, right? So normal arithmetic addition, right? 2 plus 3 is 5. Now if I do something else, you see, if I try and add alphabets A along with, if I try and add it with B. Now as you can understand, they are not arithmetic values, so A and B doesn't have an interesting value to them. So if I still execute it, so what actually happens is that it concatenates. So we have to understand. Now this is an example of something called as an operator overloading in some other programming language, but in Python we don't have those kind of ideas. So you see, if the operands are numbers, then it will find the sum, the normal arithmetic operation. But if the operators are anything but numbers, they are string or anything else, then they will this plus operator will behave as a concatenation operator, that it will just simply concatenate, right? So next we'll see a minus operator. So 5 minus 3, if I try and execute it, it will give me 2. So we understand it, but we cannot do the same with the alphabets again. So if I try and write A minus B, if I try and execute it, so as you can see, it gives me a type error. Plus is only considered to be a concatenation operator, and minus or anything else is not considered, right? So this is how it goes. So if I reverse it, if I do something like that and try and execute it, 5 minus 3, so it will work. So if I write 3 minus 5, So as you can see, a minus sign is kept in, so it can handle both positive and negative values. So next we'll move over to multiplication. Again, it will behave in a normal way. So if I write 5 times 3 and if I try and execute it, so it will give me 15 as usual. So now we'll see some extra behavior that it does with strings and other data structures, inbuilt data structures. Right? So if I have an alphabet, if I have A and if I try and multiply 3 with it, let's see what happens. So you can see that particular alphabet gets replicated. So this is one of the behavior. Again, Python does when the operator, one of the operator is an integer and another operator is an alphabet. Now, imagine what will happen if I make one of the operator as float. Will it work? As you can see, it doesn't work because even it doesn't make sense. How could you write A 3.5 times? It doesn't make sense. You can write it 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, but not 3.5 times, right? So that is one of the examples. Now, if I try and do it with a list, so we have not covered list yet, but we'll see it. So list is again a collection of elements. So A, B, and maybe I'll put 2 in it, right? So list is a heterogeneous collection. So again, if I multiply it with 3, let's see what happens. So as you can see, again, each and every element of the list has been repeated 3 times because we are multiplying it by 3. And it's creating an entire big list, right? So this is how the multiplication operator behaves, right? So the next operation, the operator that we are going to talk about is division. So normal slash. So if I want 5 divided by 3, and if I run it, so it gives me a floating point number, right? So 22 by 7. Again, it will give me more or less the value of 5. So as you can see, the answer of a division operator is in floating point. Even if it's an integer value, still it will be represented as a floating point. So if I divide 6 by 2, so still you can see the answer is 3.0. So this is one of the important point to remember, that it represents answer. Answer is not a good output as float. Right? This is material. It will happen every time, right? So we are done with division operator. Next, we will see one of the interesting operator, that is modulo. Right? So I guess it is visible, modulo. Let me increase the amount. So now we will see modulo operator. So modulo operator, what it does, it returns the remainder of an operation. So if I write 5 modulo 3, it will give me 2. And now even if I do something else like 3 modulo 2, so the remainder is 0 because it is completely divisible. Now in this case it was not completely divisible. Now in case of modulo operator, what you do is 5 divided by 3, so you will put 1 as a quotient, and when you subtract 3 out of 5, it will give you remainder of 2. So that's why we are getting remainder of. Does it make sense? So it's a very useful operator for finding different kinds of odd and even numbers, even bifurcating numbers, everything. Modulo operator is very much required, and we have to understand that. So the next thing is that exponentiation operator. Now we know how to calculate the exponentiation, like 2 to the power 3. Right? What will it give me? So if I have to find something of 2 to the power 3, so the format to use in Python is 2 exponent operator 3. So 2 star written together makes an exponent operator, right? So it's not like 2 multiplication. As usual, the output of this line is 8, right? So again, another important thing is that now if you're doing it in Spider, this will not work. You have to add print statement to each and everything, right? So only then it will work. So remember, because I'm in Jupyter Notebook, the same thing will work in Shell also. Python Shell will work, or if it's an IPython console, still it will work. But if you're writing in a Jupyter Notebook page, or if you're writing in an idle script mode, then you have to add print. Only then the output will be displayed, else the output will not be displayed. Does that make sense? Right? So this was all about exponent operator. The next operator that we are going to see is floor division. Right? So it is just like a division, but you can see what it does. So if I divide 5 by 2, what will it give? I'll add print so that it makes more sense, right? What it will give you? It gives me 2.5, right? Now if I do a floor division, let's see what happens. 5 double slash, right? If I try and execute it, you can see it will give me 2. So what it tells us that it will only take care or it will only display the whole number part. The fractional part, that is 0.5 or whatever is there after point, will not be displayed. Now there is a caveat in it. We can see it's not like every time it will return an integer answer. If I write 5.0 and if I divide it by 2.0, now if I execute it, you can see still it's not returning me 2.5, it is returning 2, but not in an integer format, but in a floating point format. So we have to understand that if the operands are in integer, it will return the answer in integer, and if the operands are in floating point, then this floor division will return the answer in a floating point. So does it make sense? So in the next video, we'll move to relational operator. Thank you. Do subscribe.